All right, looks like we are good to go. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another night of baseball. It's Wednesday night baseball here, heading back to the Bronx. Steven Strasburg versus Luis Severino should be a good one, as we're almost caught up to actual dates here in the real world. Only a few days behind, if not today. Well, not today, but maybe tomorrow we'll actually be able to catch up, and then over the weekend even get a little ahead of ourselves. But yeah, so Yankees versus Nationals. This should be a good one. Steven Strasburg versus Luis Severino. Strasburg 4-2, a 1.88 ERA. Severino 3-2, a 1.62. Also did double check. The reason why, although he's getting off to a tremendous start, is Zimmerman for the Nationals. He's only got 34 at bats. He missed the first month of the season with some injuries, so that's why it's like, oh my God, he's hitting 500. Yeah, he's only got 34 at bats, so he's got off to an amazing start, no doubt about it. But he should not be able to continue that long term. But anyway, let's get going. Started a few minutes early tonight, so also kind of delaying a little bit here. Started like 3 minutes earlier than normal, but I'm a little tired. So also, if we're gonna play, we're gonna get 2 games in for sure. But if they're fast games, we might even get a third in. I'll start to wake up as we start to get into things, for sure. As let's see again, Severino bullpen should be pretty well rested after Luis Castillo twirled an absolute gem, complete game shutout yesterday. 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks. And let's see, Strasburg is a righty. Let's see, it looks like Voit could use a day off, so we'll put Ford in. Give Tyler Wade a start as well for Didi Gregorius, as it looks like Didi could use a day off here. And I think everybody else will be good to go. Let's see, we'll have Wade bat 9th. Ford usually batting cleanup. Yeah, I don't think we want Frazier batting 3rd. We'll move up. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll have this. We'll have Ford bat 3rd. What's up, Styles? How's it going? We'll have Ford bat 3rd. Actually, we'll have Hicks bat 3rd, Ford 4th, JT 5th, Clint will bat 8th, Gio will move up to 6th because he's been hitting pretty well lately, and that's what we'll do. So, Hitman close. Styles just beat you, Hitman. So we'll do LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks in center, Ford at first, JT, Gio, Adam Frazier, Clint Frazier, and then Tyler Wade will bat 9th and play shortstop tonight. So it should be a good one, though. Severino versus Strasburg. Doing all right, E-polling. Little tired, long day at work, but overall, all right. Hope you're doing well. Peter's here hosting. Much appreciated, Peter. Hope all is well with you, as Victor Robles had a hit in yesterday's game. 3 homers, 11 RBIs, a .282 batting average. He will lead things off here against Severino. Takes one just a little higher, and we're underway, 1-0. You're right, Hitman. I did not see it if you beat him because on my chat it says Styles commented first. So that misses just inside 2-0. It's all good, Hitman. It's all good. This one is smacked to left field. Adam Frazier's there. Makes the catch. 1 away. Robles hit it well, but hung up high enough there for Frazier to get underneath it and make the play. So you look at the starting lineup now for the Nationals. Robles is followed by Starlin Castro, Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber in right, Josh Bell at first, Yan Gomes behind the plate, Ryan Zimmerman in left, Josh Harrison, the DH, and Hernan Perez, the third baseman. So let's see what happens here with Starlin Castro, former Yankee, now up at the plate. Takes a strike. 0-1. Another big win tonight, Styles. A 1-0 win. Cole went 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, as this is grounded foul at the plate, 0-2. Chapman closed it out. Yeah, big win. Even bigger, though, might be that Boston's losing again. Swing and a miss, strike 3, first K for Severino. 2 away here in the first. So the Yankees, after getting off that shuffling start, they might be only a game back of first after tonight if Oakland can hold on. As there's a strike in the inside to Trey Turner, 0-1. The 0-1 to Trey. Another fastball right down Broadway, 0-2. Now slider fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. Yeah, the Mets taking advantage of playing teams like Baltimore. You know, they swept Baltimore, which is necessary, right? Like, at this point, if you're... Look, the O's are better than they were last year. There's no doubt about it, right? They're not Detroit Tigers bad. As that one just high, says the umpire. Looked like a strike to me. Doesn't get the call, though. 2-2. But, yeah, I mean, that was a big one, especially they came back to beat John Means as LeMahieu will throw out Turner to end the first. We go bottom first. No score. I mean, that was the game that showed something, showed some character. That's a character win. Come back against a team's closer and win a game in which their ace started. As Strasburg making his 7th start of the year, a 4-2 record, a 1.88 ERA, about a 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, a whip just over 1. As DJ LeMahieu will lead things off, he's hitting .320, 7 homers, 19 RBIs. Yeah, but it's a quality win, big win today. You guys won big, I think, like 7-1. Was today the 7-1 game? Strasburg, curveball, fastball, changeup, slider. DJ takes one inside, 1-0. So it's good. All the New York teams are winning right now. Except for the Rangers. I saw Odoms. I saw the schedules were released. Really wasn't that big a deal to finish the season against Washington for the Giants. They start the season against Denver. They take 7-1, right, Styles? Yeah. So DJ chases one there, 1-1. Chases another curveball. Big ol' Uncle Charlie. 1-2. Yeah, I heard, yeah, week 1, Panthers play the Jets. So Darnold, as LeMahieu chases another slider, strike 3, 1 away here in the first. Had a little hiccup with the audio. Might have hit my headphones there. That brings up Aaron Judge now hitting .307. 8 homers, 14 RBIs. Swings over the top of a curveball there, 0-1. Another curveball. This time Judge gets to it. Skies it to right, fairly deep, but Schwarber runs it down. Just shy of the track for the second out of the inning. We now look at the Yankee lineup. DJ LeMahieu followed by Judge, now Aaron Hicks. Mike Ford gets to start at first today, followed by JT Realmuto. Gio Urshela, Adam Frazier in left, Clint Frazier DHing, and Tyler Wade playing short. Wind is actually blowing in from left field today, so don't expect a lot of home runs. As Hicks chases a curveball, 0-1. Hicks 2 away from 100, had his 98th of his career against Scherzer yesterday. A 2-run bomb and a 4-0 win. As another chased curveball there, 0-2 to Hicks. Yeah, I know, Odoms, they are struggling. They're struggling in the game, too, as that misses outside to Hicks, 1-2. Which is why in the game, the Nationals are hovering around 500. Whereas we are now 20 games over 500. And have won 9 in a row as a little broken bat dribbler in front of the mound. Strasburg there will throw him out to end the first. So Yankees go in order. We go top 2, no score here in the Bronx. Shame he could have got a little bit more on that. If he pushed that past Strasburg, that's likely an infield hit because of the shift. Kyle Schwarber now hitting .211. Leads things off here in the second. Fouls that one off, 0-1. The 0-1 to Kyle. Low, 1-1. Now fouled off fastball. Up in the zone. 1-2. So we know Severino's going to probably look to put him away with the slider, and he does. Swing and a miss on the inside slider. Strike 3, 1 away here in the second. Second K for Severino. Styles, the A's look really, really good. I'm not going to lie. Like, the A's are, I mean, I predicted the A's were going to win the West. They look almost unbeatable, knock on wood, right now, as that's fouled back into play by Bell. 0-1. Now a changeup in the dirt, 1-1. The Cards are good, you know, like, for sure. Like, there's a lot of good teams right now. I mean, look, I'll even admit it. The Mets, after winning 7 in a row, the Mets are starting to pull away. The East is getting tight with the Yankees going on a tear. The White Sox are playing pretty good. Cleveland's playing pretty good. Obviously, the Padres, the Giants are playing surprisingly well. As a hanging slider swung on and missed, kind of acted like a changeup there. Bell out in front of it, strike 3. Third K for Severino. Now bring up Yan Gomes. 244, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Had one of the only hard-hit balls yesterday's game against Castillo. Sends one to deep right center field, but Hicks has it lined up. Makes the catch for the last out of the inning. So another 1-2-3 inning for Severino. We go bottom 2. The heart of the Yankee lineup due up. Mike Ford will lead things off, hitting .217, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Yeah, the Twins have a very disappointing start, Styles. You are absolutely correct. They got off to a hot start. They went like 5-1 in their first 6, and then completely fell off there as Ford fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 curveball just missed it. Strasburg hung it. Ford just missed that one, 0-2. That was the pitch to hit right there. Now spoils a fastball, still 0-2. Yeah, curveball. Couple of different fastballs from Strasburg thus far. Now way inside with the curve, 1-2, as Ford dances away from that one. Checks his swing, but goes around on it. That would have hit him. Actually, I don't know if it would have hit him if he didn't swing, but strike 3, as that curveball really got Ford confused. I think I'm just a little tired right now. JT Realmuto now up at the plate. Swings through a curveball, 0-1. 11 for 28 in his career against Strasburg with a pair of doubles. Of course, most of that time, Realmuto with the Marlins and the Phillies. So plenty of time against Strasburg. Inside outs, 1 to second. Castro's there. Will fire to first in time. 2 away. Yeah, the Royals got up to a good start, and now they're coming back down to earth. As Gio Urshela hit .281, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Steps into the box. Batting 6th today. Usually Gio's 7th or 8th. Smacks this curveball foul, 0-1. Just a little late on it. It'll be an 0-1 to Gio. Inside out's a fastball. Foul, 0-2. Again, Yankees, we're just getting warmed up a little bit here. Not easy facing Steven Strasburg for your first game of the day. As Gio checks his swing on a curveball, 1-2. The 1-2, Gio blew it by him with a fastball there. Can't catch up to it. Strike 3. So Strasburg picks up a pair of Ks as we go top 3. No score. You know, that's been the Pirates for a long time, Styles, you could say. They're not terrible, but they're not that good either. As Ryan Zimmerman now hitting .588. Remember, he missed the first month of the season, though. As he fouls this off 0-1. Getting off to a hot start, though. 20 hits in his first 34 at-bats. Now swings through a changeup, 0-2. Had a hit in yesterday's game, went 1 for 3 against Castillo. As this slider is lined to Gio, who makes the shoestring catch on the liner for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison now, hitting .305 with a homer, 4 RBIs, DHing today. Swings through a fastball there, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Severino. Fouls it off at the plate, 0-2. Chases the outside slider, strike 3, went fishing. Nice play, nice pitch there from Severino for his 4th K of the day. And that will bring up Hernan Perez, who's hitting a .115. Has some pop. Couple of home runs on the years. This one is skied to left, almost called it, as that slices foul, 0-1. Out in front of it, as Severino now up to 30 pitches. Chases a changeup, 0-2. Yeah, Odoms, I don't know what's up with your Braves, man. They are not playing to their full potential. As this slider is yanked foul, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 in a row. Perez chases that one. Strike 3. 5 Ks for Severino. As we go bottom third, still no score. No base runners through 2.5 innings. Leading things off here is Adam Frazier, .275 average, a home run, 8 RBIs. It's been a little cold lately at the plate. See how he does, though, here against Strasburg. Takes one inside, 1-0. Because he's got a few at-bats against Steven, 1 for 10 in his career with 3 Ks. Again, most of that with Adam being with the Pirates. The 1-0. Fouled off at the plate. Good changeup there from Strasburg. Good pitch to hit, but Frazier, because it was a changeup, well out in front, 1-1. Now a curveball fell out of the zone. Frazier swings over the top of it, 1-2. Had the timing right, but fell out of the zone there. It'll be a 1-2. Outside to Adam Frazier, 2-2 now the count. That evens it up a bit. And here is the pitch from Strasburg. Fouled back and out of play by Frazier late on the heater. Still 2-2. Strasburg all over the zone with Frazier thus far. 6th pitch of the at-bat. The 2-2. Fouled off once again. Still 2-2. Good job spoiling a borderline pitch there by Frazier. Too close to take, but not close enough to get a good swing on. As that misses high, count now full. Clint Frazier on deck. As the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here is Adam Frazier doing some work in the box. Oh, a hanging curveball. Frazier fouled it off, just missed it. A little out in front as Strasburg took something off of it. Usually he hits closer to 85 in the curve. That one was only 80. As now spoils a fastball, still 3-2. As this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat now. Adam Frazier. You're right, Odoms. The Carolina Hurricanes are probably going to go far in the playoffs. As another hanging curveball, another foul ball by Adam Frazier as he recognized it late. So it looked like it was going to clip the corner of the zone. Another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the changeup. Finally retired him. Well, that'll drive the pitch count up, but Strasburg's 4th K of the day as he wins the battle against Adam Frazier, and that brings up Clint Frazier now. Hitting .235. Still ice cold at the moment. 3 homers, 12 RBIs, but had a hit in yesterday's game as well as a walk. Takes an outside curveball, 1-0. Scored a run on the Hicks home run, actually, yesterday. As this is fouled back out of play, 1-1. Clint was the 9-hitter yesterday, and Hicks was the 2. The 1-1 to Clint. Swing and a miss, just misses the curveball, 1-2. Good pitch from Strasburg. Clint Frazier couldn't make contact, even though that was in his happy zone. Now chases the high heater, strike 3. Down goes Frazier. 5th K for Strasburg, and that brings up Tyler Wade. .243 average, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. The first pitch from Strasburg is on its way. High fastball, 1-0. Well out of the zone. The 1-0 to Wade. Outside, 2-0. Not the guy you want to walk. Wade has very good speed. The 2-0. Smack towards fairly deep center field. Going back as Robles, still back at the track, makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Wade gave it a ride, but to the deepest part of the ballpark, and Robles is able to run it down. So we go top 4, still no scores, still no base runners. What's up, Casey? How's it going? Robles 0 for 1 with a line out in his first at-bat, lined out to left. There's a strike in the inside part of the plate, 0 and 1. The 0-1-0, and Robles tries to bunt his way on, but they'll kick foul, 0 and 2. Slider outside, checked his swing, does not chase it, 1 and 2. Let's try it again. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that one much closer, bottom fell out of it. 6 Ks for Severino, 1 away here in the 4th. That'll bring up Starlin Castro, he as well is 0 for 1. That's inside 1-0. Did Voit, when did Voit get tossed? Voit got tossed? Did I miss that? I might have missed it. That's low, 2-0. I had the game, I was going back and forth. I was dealing with some phone calls. This is skied to left fairly deep. Adam Frazier, though, makes the catch on the run for the second out of the inning. It must have been in the 8th inning. I missed the 8th inning. Does that bring up Trey Turner now, 0 for 1. He grounded out to DJ LeMahieu in his first at-bat. There's a strike on the inside, 0 and 1. That's outside, 1 and 1. I was gonna say I don't think Voit got tosses. That's inside 2 and 1. Now I'm gonna look it up. Odoms see everybody's got to wait now because you're talking stuff you don't know about. No, Voit played the whole game. Yeah, Voit played the whole game. He's in the box score. He played the whole game. Odom's forcing me to pause the game. Anyway, backdoor slider. There's a strike. 2 and 2 to Turner. I'm busting you, Odoms. I'm busting you. Now this one chopped to the left side. Urshela there fires the first to get the speedy Turner for the 3rd out of the inning. Again, the Washington Nationals go in order. We go bottom 4. No score. Might have been Frazier. Frazier, because that makes a lot of sense because Brett Gardner came into the game. That makes sense, Odoms. Yeah, I think it might have been Clint Frazier because he got replaced by Brett Gardner. I missed him getting thrown, but I did notice that as DJ LeMahieu fouls off a fastball, 0 and 1. The 0-1 to DJ chases a curve, 0 and 2. That first pitch was his best pitch to hit, and he just missed it. It'll be an 0-2 to DJ. Late on the fastball, strike 3. Strasburg blows it by him. 6 Ks for Strasburg as he's matching Severino pitch for pitch. Now bring up Aaron Judge now, who flew out to right in his first at-bat. First pitch to Judge, fouls it back and out of play, 0 and 1. Be an 0-1 to Aaron. Outside, 1 and 1. The windup and the pitch. Judge checks his swing, but goes around, says the umpire, and the outside curveball, 1 and 2. That one was even worse than the first. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Late on the fastball, strike 3, 2 away here in the 4th. 7 Ks for Strasburg, and that brings up Aaron Hicks. 2 for 4 this series with a home run, a double, a hit by pitch. Grounded out in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 1. The first pitch from Strasburg is outside, 1 and 0. They play Hicks the pole from the left side, so 3 guys on the right side of second. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a curveball, just missed it, 1 and 1. Just a little late. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron. Fouls off another curve. 1-2. Yeah, it was Clint. That makes a lot more sense, Odoms. It'll be a 1-2 to Hicks. Outside, 2-2. Lays off the changeup. The 2-2 pitch. Another curveball. This one up the middle and through. We have our first base hit in the ball game. As that one squeezes by Turner and Castro into right center. As Hicks beats the shift. And that brings up Mike Ford now, who struck out in his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. Hicks off of first. As Mike Ford skies one to deep right field. Schwarber looks up and is gone! Off the second deck facade. Mike Ford drives one to right. His third of the year. Goodbye, baseball! And the Yankees strike first and strike finally here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-0 Yankees. Oh, doctor. Even with the wind blowing in, Ford knew this one was gone almost off the bat. 99 miles an hour. It had the distance, and it definitely had the height. Actually, might have just missed the facade, but still. 2-0 Yankees. And GLZP, it couldn't have happened sooner to him because he's a bum. I'm glad he's gone. David Quinn's garbage. Real Muto fouls that one off of the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 to JT. Popped him up. Off of first. Bell comes down. Makes the catch in foul territory for the final out of the inning. But the Yankees score first. Aaron Hicks with a 2-out single. And then Mike Ford, a deep drive to right. No doubt about it. 2-0 Yankees. So Severino pitching with his first lead of the day. First pitch to Schwarber. Fouled back and out of play. 0-1. Now another fastball fouled off at the plate. 0-2. And now a low inside slider. 1-2. Now a backdoor slider. Line to first, but foul. Yeah, maybe GLZP. I don't know why they hired him. I always think he's been garbage. As that fastball misses outside. 2-2. Now a changeup fouled back and out of play. Still 2-2. Schwarber making him work. Yeah, I don't know, GLZP. I don't know. As this is hit to the right side because of the shift, LeMahieu there. From the outfield grass, he throws Schwarber out. One away here in the fifth. I mean, he was a terrible coach. Quinn doesn't know anything about rolling lines, making mid-game adjustments. It was shown the past 3 years. As there's a strike to Bell, 0-1. I'll tell you who I hope they don't hire, Mark Messier. Do not hire Messier. That's not where you want it. This is not the team to get your first coaching experience with. There's a strike, 0-2. Get somebody with experience, somebody who knows how to win already. I love Messier, and he's an amazing player, as this is back up the middle and through for a base hit. So there goes the no-no. 4 1/3, as finally somebody for Washington reaches base. And that'll bring up Yan Gomes. But being an amazing player and being a great coach are two different things. As Gomes is going to bloop this into right. That'll be a base hit going first to third as Bell. I've heard Claude Julien's name thrown around. I've heard, Bielsa. I've heard a few different names. As the changeup is pulled, foul by Zimmerman, 0-1. So after the Yankees score, the Nats now threatening. Runners at the corners with one away as Zimmerman fouls off another one, 0-2. Just got a piece of that slider, still 0-2 to Zimmerman. Lays off another slider. 1-2. I've heard Tortorella. I do not think they will rehire Tortorella. Do not think that is going to happen, as that's fouled back and out of play. Oh, Jordan, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very nice of you, Jordan. Jichette could be good, GLZP. You know, Odoms, I'll take Brindamore, actually. As that's low. 2-2 to Zimmerman now. Fastball, line to left, fairly deep. Frazier is there, makes the catch. Bell will tag. He's coming home. The relay not in time. So it's a sac fly for Zimmerman as Bell scores. So single, sac fly, and that brings up Josh Harrison now in what is now a 2-1 ball game. As this is grounded to third. Gio backhands, fires the first, got him. And that'll end the fifth. But the Nationals, much like the Yankees in the bottom of the fourth, finally break through against Severino in the top of the fifth. We go bottom five. Yankees up 2-1. Gio Urshela now leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth. He's 0 for 1. Like much of the Yankees, all the Yankees were their first time through the lineup. And Gio skies one to right field, fairly shallow. It's actually going to be Castro who goes back and makes the catch over the shoulder for the first out of the inning. Now that brings up Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in a great 11-pitch at-bat. Strasburg finally won the battle, but that really drove his pitch count up there. As now he chops the first pitch to short. Turner there, fires the first. 2 away. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the fifth. That'll get your pitch count back on track. Now that brings up Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Still looking to try and get his swing back. He's been ice cold lately. As he chops this to short, Turner charges, fires the first, and it's a 3-pitch inning for Strasburg. We'll go top 6. Nationals coming back up to the bat. Hernan Perez, he's 0 for 1. Leads things off, takes one high, 1-0. And this has been Severino's MO. First time through the lineup, super dominant. Second time, a little less so. Third time, not so much. As this is lined towards center field, and Hicks will make the shoestring catch. Oh, I thought that was going to fall, but Hicks reached down and made the grab for the first out of the inning, and Hernan Perez looks to the sky as he can't buy a hit, batting an even 100 now, I believe, as Robles tries the bunt on his way on. Gio, bare hands, fires! Not in time. Close play at first. Yankees going to challenge it just to see what happens. That was very close at first, but it wasn't a perfect throw from Gio. No GLZP. I don't want Eichel because I don't want what Buffalo's trading for, what they want. And yeah, it looks like Robles got the foot down just barely before the ball got there. Great effort by Gio as Castro takes one low now, 1-0. I'm not willing to pay what Buffalo wants for Eichel, as Robles will steal second pretty easily on the changeup there from Severino. 1-1. Robles' 5th steal of the year. As now Castro pops one foul and out of play, 1-2. The Rangers need more size and physicality anyway. Swing and a miss. Castro tried to check his swing, but he could not. Strike 3. Goes around. Home plate umpire rings him up. And that brings up Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. Grounded out to third and grounded out to second. Swing and a miss there. 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup. 0-2. Severino working quickly here in the stretch. Now backdoor slider up the middle. Wade ranging far to his left. Throws the first in time to get out of the inning. So despite the bunt single and stolen base, nothing else for the Nationals. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up 2-1. I would love Ryan Reeves, GLZP. That is a good call. As Tyler Wade 0 for 1 with a deep fly ball to center field. Robles made the catch on the track to straightaway center. As Wade now pops it up. Timed it right, but that high curveball got underneath it. Gomes makes the catch in foul territory, 1 away. Yeah, beat up Wilson. That would be nice. It's a good pitch to hit, but Wade just got underneath it as that brings up DJ LeMay, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The first pitch from Strasburg. Strasburg has thrown 4 pitches for the last 4 outs. Finally. This will be at least a 2-pitch at-bat as that's fouled off 0-1 to DJ. Now a curveball swung on and missed 0-2. DJ well out in front. Actually not. Just, I guess, mistimed it, I guess. Or just missed it. The 0-2. Chases another curveball. Strike 3. DJ LeMahieu. The rare hat trick for DJ. As that brings up Judge now 0-2 with a strikeout and a fly out. Hitting .301 now after his 0-2 day thus far. Trying to stay above that 300 line. First pitch to Judge, late on the heater, 0-1. Just a hair late. As Timmy gets a dab. Timmy. The 0-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss on that changeup. Bottom fell out of it, 0-2. Yeah, bottom just went bloop, and Judge swung over the top. Be an 0-2 now to Judge. Inside, 1-2 as he lays off of that curveball. Wind blowing in from left. Yankees up 2-1 on the 2-run home run by Mike Ford. Now a hanging curve. Judge misses it. Strike 3. That'll end the 6th. So Strasburg, another dominant inning. We go top 7, still 2-1. Greg gets a dab. There you go. Schwarber 0-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. So likely be Severino's last inning. He's starting to run out of gas. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Now a slider, chopped the third. Gio there, throws the first, in time by plenty. Gio is there because of the shift on the right side, so is Gio actually playing at short. And Ziggy gets a hydrate. Josh Bell, 1-for-2 with a single. Scored on a sac fly. That's one's line in the right field line, foul, 0-1. You don't, Ziggy, don't, no. Ziggy, I'm going to warn you right now. You spam it, I time you out. Don't spam it. All right, you get another one, but that's, yeah, don't spam it like, yeah, we've, I appreciate it, but yes, please don't spam the commands, guys. There you go. Timmy will get another dab. I appreciate it. We're good. All right, I'll give you another one. But that's it. Because I am actually thirsty. But it'll be a 1-1 to Bell. This one is lined to right field. That's going to be a base hit. It'll split the outfielders and hit the base of the wall. Josh Bell with his second hit. Good throw by Judge. Holds Bell to a double. So Bell been getting to Severino. That'll bring up Yan Gomes, who's 1-for-2. He singled in his last at-bat. Takes one just a little inside. 1-0. Now this one hit to short. Wade is there. Bell goes back to second. Throw is in time. 2 away. That brings up Ryan Zimmerman now. 0-for-1 with a sac fly. Fouls that one back and out of play. 0-1. Outside. 1-1. There's a strike with the slider. Good slider from Severino. 1-2. And Severino trying to get out of this little jam. Another slider outside Zimmerman lays off. As this one is popped up to right. Judge moving over, makes the catch to retire the side. So despite the 1-out double, the Nats do not score the tying run. We go bottom 7. Gavin stretch. Yankees still up 2-1. I do have more water. That was the end of another bottle. As Hicks singled in his last at-bat. What's up, Greg? How's it going? Came around to score on the Mike Ford home run. And that will be it for our boy Severino. Goes 7 strong, gives up only 1 run, 4 hits. Darren O'Day warming in the Yankee pen. Looks like he will pitch the 8th. They play Hicks to pull again. Didn't matter last time as he put it between Turner and Castro. As he fouls off a curveball there, 0-1. Strasburg, 2 mistakes. As Hicks, by the way, that extends his hitting streak to 11 games. A single to Hicks. Greg, I appreciate that, buddy. I would love to be the Yankee new play-by-play guy. I would be a dream come true. I appreciate that. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron. So, yeah, 2 mistakes. Hicks is single, and then Mike Ford homered right after him as Hicks chases a curve there. 1-2. Strasburg still plenty left in the tank. Strike 3 at the belt. Hicks is frozen on the inside corner. 10 Ks for Strasburg. Credit where it's due. A perfect pitch. I don't even think if Hicks swung if he would have got to that. As that brings up Mike Ford, the only man to do damage today for the Yankees. Do real damage. Back in the 4th inning, a 2-run bomb to right. They play Ford to pull, much like Hicks. He fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. He pulled it all right in his last at-bat. Pulled it right into the right field stands. The 0-1. Fouled back out of play. 0-2 now to Ford. Just a little late on those fastballs. Strasburg coming right at him. It'll be an 0-2. High. Tried to get him to climb the ladder, but would not. 1-2. The 1-2 inside to Ford. 2-2 as he lays off the curveball. It'll be a 2-2. Inside 3-2. JT Realmuto on deck. Ford giving Voit the rare day off. Also righty on the mound, lefty. So it's a good matchup for Ford as he pops this up. Shallow left. Zimmerman coming on. Makes the catch. Jammed him. Thought it might have dropped. Long run for Zimmerman, but he's able to make the catch, and that brings up JT Realmuto now, who's 0-2 with a pop out and a ground out. First pitch to JT. Chases the high heater. 0-1. Realmuto 11 for 30 now in his career against Strasburg. Hits him pretty well. Not so today, but overall, as he inside outs this one to the right side, that's a base hit. Just as I say that, JT now is a nice 1 for 3 day. As he inside outs that one to right field, goes the opposite field. Keeps the inning going for Gio Urshela. Only the 3rd hit given up by Strasburg. As Gio smacks this one on the right field line, that's going to be a base hit. It's going to roll into the corner. Schwarber is going to get it. They're going to hold Realmuto at 3rd. Oh, he almost got pulled too far off the bag. He just got back in time. So Gio's 11th double of the year. Good job there by Schwarber to dig it out of the corner nicely as Gio smacks it the other way. Nobody warming in the Washington pen as Adam Frazier now 0 for 2. A chance to give the Yankees some much-needed insurance runs. Fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. Strasburg's 80th pitch of the day, only his 80th pitch of the day, now on the way, is outside, 1-1. He does have a base open, and the ice-cold Clint Frazier on deck. The law firm of Frazier and Frazier here, of course, at the bottom of the lineup. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it. Fouled it off 1-2. Fooled him on the changeup. Frazier had a good swing, but was well out in front of it. The 1-2 now. Inside 2-2. Good speed at 3rd. Bad speed at 2nd. So Gio might not score on a single. The 2-2 is fouled back out of play. Frazier, of course, had an 11-pitch at-bat. He ended up striking out, but had an 11-pitch at-bat in his first at-bat. And then he had a 1-pitch at-bat in his second one. Inside, that fills the count up at 3-2. Again, Clint Frazier, ice cold, hitting only .230. Batting 8th tonight on deck. So if you lose Adam Frazier here, not the worst thing. Is this a little dribbler? Back to the mound. Strasburg will field. Fire to first. Doesn't matter. It's a moot point. As we go top 8, Strasburg fields his position. Yankees still up, though, only 2-1. As Darren O'Day making his 10th appearance of the year, 10 innings pitched, 1 save, an 0-1 record out of the pen, a .9 ERA, 15 strikeouts, no walks. That loss came in extra innings, so the run was unearned. That's something I learned the other day that I thought was interesting, is that the run, if in extra innings, if the runner from second scores on the pitcher, it actually goes in an unearned run. As Juan Soto pinch hitting takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Kind of shocked that Soto hasn't been starting this series. I wonder if he's banged up or he's a little or under the weather. As that misses outside, 1-1. Now fouls off a slider, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. I mean, he's not hitting his usual Juan Soto self with 250, but this one, line to left field, that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Frazier will dig it out there, and it's a leadoff double against O'Day. Soto's 7th of the year, and that'll bring up Hernan Perez, who his job now, I imagine, is just to get that runner to the third, at the very least, as that's fouled off now, 0-1. Now fouls off a sinker, 0-2. Perez actually hits better with runners in scoring position. As he chases a slider, gave him the broadcaster's jinx, 1 away. Huge strikeout for O'Day, as that'll bring up Victor Robles now, who's 1 for 3 with a bunt single. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now inside with the sinker, 1-1. Slider fouled off the plate, kind of hung it a bit, got away with that one. Be a 1-2 to Robles. Another low slider, 2-2. 3-2 as he misses with another slider. Castro on deck. Fastball fouled off to the right side, 3-2 still. We'll do it again. Sinker misses low, ball 4, so Robles will take his base. So good speed on the base pass for Starlin Castro, but that does set up the double play now. Castro 0 for 3, hitting a .191. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Sinker just a little low. Castro lays off, 1-1. Now fouls off a slider, 1-2. Tying run and go-ahead run on base. Chases the slider, strike 3. Good pitching there by O'Day. So 2 away now with 2 on, and that brings up Trey Turner, the speedy shortstop. Takes an inside fastball, 0-1, or hits the inside part of the plate, I should say. The 0-1, fouls off a sinker now, 0-2. O'Day trying to get out of this inning. Fouls off a slider, Turner spoils it, still 0-2. Lays off another one, though. This one sails outside, 1-2. Got another piece of another slider, still 1-2. O'Day staying away from him. Now 2-2 as he lays off of that one. Fastball smacked to right field. It's a base hit. Judge will get there. Soto coming home. Here's the relay. Not in time. Turner going to second. Oh, good, smart base running there as O'Day blows the save. Turner's 6th double of the year. And that brings up Kyle Schwarber now with the go-ahead run at third. Cole was great tonight, man. 8 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, no runs. Unbelievable. Is now swinging a miss by Schwarber there in the fastball, 0-2. As this is fouled off there, hung it a bit, got lucky. Still 0-2. Now inside with the slider, 1-2. Schwarber laying off. Another slider, swing and a miss, strike 3. So O'Day eventually strikes out the side, but not before the Nationals tie it up. Severino's great game goes by the wayside. Only gave up 1 run in 7 innings. He'll get a no decision now. We go bottom 8. Yankees and Nationals tied at 2 as Daniel Hudson makes his 17th appearance of the year. A 2.65 ERA. Clint Frazier leading things off. He's 0 for 2.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Clint
Let's see.
Frazier.
Chad Green warming for the Yankees. He is their closer. He will pitch the 9th no matter what, whether it's a save situation or he tries to hold it there. Frazier again 0 for 2. Leads things off here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss on a hanging slider, 0-1. Hudson throws a slider, fastball, changeup, curveball. All-time Mattingly. Currently Luke Voit as Frazier chases one, 0-2. The 0-2 to Frazier's high, 1-2. Lays off the high heater. So neither of the great pitchers, Strasburg or Severino, will factor into the decision. As Clint spoils that slider, 1-2 still. Just got a piece of it well out in front. But yeah, Don Mattingly's favorite all-time, Greg, and then currently Luke Voit. As that curveball misses just inside, 2-2. Could have gone either way there. That's a 50-50 pitch according to the umpire, and it went in favor of Clint. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball, strike 3. Inside part of the plate, I should say. As you see there, Strasburg's line, 10 Ks, 2 runs, 4 hits, 7 innings. I mean, it just kind of works out that way, Greg. I mean, yeah. As that brings up Tyler Wade now. He's 0 for 2. The pitch from Hudson, smack towards center field. Fairly deep but playable. Robles is there. He makes the catch for the second out of the inning. I mean, different time periods, I have different favorite Yankees. You know, Andy Pettitte was always very high on the list. Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill, of course, Tino Martinez. DJ LeMahieu now 0 for 3. Thrilled to see Strasburg out of the game. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. LeMahieu 5 for 12 in his career against Hudson with a pair of doubles. Inside out's another fastball, 0-2. Hudson already a little exhausted, been used a lot going up into the series as DJ spoils a curveball. Still 0-2. Out in front of it, but got a piece. You know what the funny thing is? As much as of course I love Jeter, he was never my favorite Yankee. Like, there were always guys that I liked more than him. I don't know what it is, you know? It just... So 1-2, DJ spoils that slider, still 1-2. I mean, of course, Jeter's like one of the all-time greats, you know? It's funny how that worked. The 1-2, smacked down the right field line, LeMahieu late, and that's going to slice foul as Hudson dials it up to 98 on the gun. It'll be a 1-2 again. Outside, 2-2. Judge on deck. It'll be a 2-2 to DJ. Smack towards right center field and fairly deep. Robles giving chase. Hit will. Oh, it's over the hill. How lucky are the Nationals as that goes for a ground rule double. Otherwise, DJ might still be running. So a double for LeMahieu to right center field, just out of the reach of the diving Robles. Now that brings up Aaron Judge. Judge 0 for 3. Takes one just outside, 1-0. LeMahieu only his 4th double of the year. A lot of singles and then a lot more home runs than usual, but not too many doubles. As this misses inside the Judge, you wonder if they're pitching around him. Even though Judge has not hit well with runners in scoring position this year. In fact, actually, he strikes out a lot usually in this scenario. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. A good curveball there from Hudson. Judge couldn't line it up. Was late on it by the time he recognized it. Actually, kind of a bit of a hanger. That was right down. That where it landed was right down Broadway. As now Judge chases a slider. 2-2. That's what you're wishing that was a strike to make up for the missed one in the previous pitch. It'll be a 2-2 to Judge. Again, late on the heater. 2-2 still. Just been a little late all night on those fastballs. Now this is back up the middle. It's a base hit. It dunks in front of Robles. LeMahieu's being waved home. The throw is up the line. It's an RBI go-ahead single for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees retake the lead 3-2. A 2-out single for Judge. Hudson played with the middle of the plate one time too many. And Judge made him pay with a perfect liner to center. And that'll do it for Hudson. Now in comes Ryan Harper to try and get the last out of the 8th. Aaron Hicks 1 for 3 with a single tonight and a run scored. Judge off of first. First pitch out in front of it. In the 87 on the gun. That's what happens when you go from a guy throwing 96 to 98 to a guy throwing 87 to 90. 0-1 as Hicks came out of his boots for that, but well out in front. As now a slider misses outside, 1-1. A slider that did not slide. The 1-1. Hicks fouls it off at the plate, 1-2. That's an eephus curve right there. Only 69 on the gun. It'll be a 1-2. Fouled back and out of play. Still 1-2. Still early. Hicks still out in front of it. Harper pitched in yesterday's game. Pitched an inning. That's way inside. Even as the count up at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Inside 3-2. So that'll release Judge from first. Mike Ford on deck. Again, Mike Ford had that 2-run home run earlier. So there goes Judge. Fouled off. Ooh, close. Almost could have been ball 4. Spoiled it, though, did Hicks. We got one of those 50-50 pitches. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Shallow center field, but a long run for Robles will make the catch. That's that good speed. He ought to use all of it there. But Aaron Judge comes through with a 2-out RBI single. At the end of 8 here in the Bronx, it's 3-2 Yankees. Chad Green coming on to close it out. Green, 12 games. This will be his 13th. 2-0 out of the pen. 8 for 8 in save opportunities. 25 strikeouts to only 3 walks. A 1.5 ERA. Didn't have his best stuff in his last outing against Houston, but still came away with the save. Would love to lock it down here. He'll have to go through the heart of the Washington order, though, starting with Josh Bell, who's 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a run scored.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Good pitch from Green. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a splitter, 0-2. Now Uncle Charlie smacked towards LeMahieu. Flips the first one away. Got him to drive the top of that curveball into the dirt. Here's Severino's line. 1 run, 4 hits, 7 Ks in 7 innings. Gets a no decision because O'Day technically blows the save, even though it blew a hold, really. As that misses high to Yan Gomes, 1-0. Gomes 1 for 3 today with a single. Swings through a splitter there, 1-1. Now curveball, low and outside, 2-1. Now low fastball, poked towards LeMahieu. He'll get another chance, throw to first in time, 2 away here in the 9th. So another pinch hitter here is Luis Garcia will come in. 3 homers, 8 RBIs, 257 average. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Outside with the splitter. 1-1. Now swing and a miss on a curve. 1-2. Nationals are down to their last strike. The 1-2 pitch, hanging slider, but LeMahieu's going to get there. Throws the first in time to end the ball game. He got lucky there as that was driven into the dirt. He just missed that hanging slider. And DJ LeMahieu made a nice play to his left as Chad Green closes it out with a 1-2-3 ninth. 3 ground balls to LeMahieu. We'll take it every time. So the Yankees win 3-2. Hudson gets the loss. He's 0-1. O'Day gets the win, improves to 1-1. And Chad Green gets his 9th save of the year. And Mike Ford, your player of the game.
First for the victorious Yankees.
So a 3-2 nail biter, but the Yankees pull it out. Oh, I think the servers are down. Long load time usually means servers are down. Because Sony San Diego can't get their servers to work. Come on. Oh, come on. Yep, servers are down. Ugh, what a joke. This frickin' game. We'll save real quick. Yeah, it says actually funny enough. You know, I guess the servers aren't down. It just for some reason they lost the connection there in franchise. Didn't get any XP, didn't get any stubs for that. That sucks. Anyway, next game, Patrick Corbin versus Jameson Taillon. Taillon 5-0, a 1.6 ERA. Corbin 2-4 with a 3.03 ERA. Should be another good one here. Another good pitcher's duel. So we get ready for this one here in the Bronx. Yeah, O'Day is done. He's not pitching today. He's the one guy out of the pen not available. Anyway, let's see. So Taillon, everybody else should be good to go. Oh, Adam Frazier now is ice cold. Womp womp. Oh, you know what? The lefty on the mound. Let's put in Mark Canha. Can he? Yes, he can. Canha will get the start in left. Yeah, we'll have Clint will still DH because he's a righty. Let's see. I think the rest of the lineup, I think we're all right with. I think Canha, and then Gio, Clint, Hicks in center, Voit is back, Didi back, Aaron Judge, DJ LeMahieu. Actually, we're going to move Didi down a bit in the lineup just because it's a lefty. Okay. Actually, I wonder. Maybe put in Canha in the 3 spot. Let's see what Canha does in the 3 hole. But, yeah, should be pretty good. It's Juan Soto. Juan Soto's getting in the game today. I can tell you that much. I can see that. So, yeah. So, we'll go LeMahieu, Judge, Canha, Voit, Hicks, Realmuto, Didi, the only lefty in the lineup, and then Gio and Clint. Let's see how that works. No, we're going to keep him in. We're going to keep him in. Clint Frazier's been struggling overall. I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty. Unfortunately, the only way for him to snap out of it is to keep hitting. I got a good feeling about Clint. Tyon making his 7th start of the year, a 5-0 record, a 1.6 ERA, an 11-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Trey Turner hitting 208 with 1 homer and 10 RBIs. Had a big one yesterday's game. He will lead things off there with the pink bat. Skies the first pitch towards left field. This one is going to be... Oh, it's going to get by Hicks. It's going to get by Hicks. This could be... And why is it not switching to Canna? This could be inside the park home run. Turner coming home. The relay. It's an inside the park home run. Oh, goodness. The ball split the outfielders. I thought Hicks was going to get there as Canna got called off. And there goes Trey Turner. A 98 speed. And it's 1-0 Nats, their first lead of the series. Holy cow. As this one's popped foul and out of play, 0-1 to Starlin Castro. So Tyon, that ball just kind of fell in. I thought that was going to hang up enough for Hicks to get there. 0-2 now as Castro takes another strike. And Turner just turned on the Jets. That misses outside. 1-2. Yeah, well, I think the fastest guy in the game. There's now a curveball blocked there by Real Muto in the dirt. 2-2 to Castro. So, I mean, it happens as this is now smacked towards right field. That's a base hit. I mean, look, Tyon has been pitching amazingly. No, and he's been due for a rough outing. Yankees have won 10 in a row. Streak's got to end at some point. But you hope it's, you didn't expect it to be like this. As Juan Soto now up at the plate. Takes a strike at the knees. 0-1, had a double on a run scored in yesterday's game. Now curveball in the dirt. Gets by Real Muto. The throw to second is in time. So that'll erase Castro there on what was a wild pitch. But Castro gets gunned down by Real Muto. As now Soto grounds one foul, 1-2. Now this one's skied to right. Judge is there. He's definitely there. He tells Hicks he's got it. 2 away as he makes the catch just shy of the track. Now bring up Josh Bell, the first baseman. 2 homers, 5 RBIs, a .228 batting average. As there's a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. Now this one hammered to right field. This is going to be off the top of the wall. Judge played to Karam perfectly. The relay, and Bell is out by a mile. Aaron Judge played that. You couldn't play that any better. Fires it in, so he'll get an outfield assist there on the relay. But the Nationals get themselves a run. We go bottom 1. Yankees already down 1-0. As Patrick Corbin making his 7th start of the year, a 2-4 record, a 3.03 ERA, a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. As DJ LeMahieu will lead things off. Smacks this one back up the middle, takes a good bounce for Turner off the mound there, so 1 away. As he throws out LeMahieu just by half a stride. We now look at the Yankees starting lineup again. A couple of small changes tonight. Mark Canha gets to start in left, but it's LeMahieu, Judge, Canha, Voit, Aaron Hicks in center, Real Muto at catching, Didi Gregorius batting 7th, Gio Urshela at 3rd, and Clint Frazier batting 9th. Now bring up Aaron Judge, now 8 homers, 15 RBIs, a .305 average. Had himself the go-ahead hit in the 8th inning yesterday. Smacks the sinker foul, 0-1. Corbin throws a slider, sinker, fastball, changeup, curveball. Second pitch just missed that high fastball, 0-2. Just a hair late. Corbin working quickly. The 0-2 fouled off to the right side, still 0-2. As Judge spoils a sinker. The 0-2, inside, spun around like a top, nice slider there from Corbin. 2 away here in the first. First K for Corbin. What's up, Sonic? How's it going? Mark Canha now hitting .304, getting the start in left tonight. 4 homers, 12 RBIs. Only one of those RBIs as a Yankee. Only his 4 starts. He fouls off a high slider. 0-1. Just a hair late. Yankees won the first game of the series 4-0. Won game 2, 3-2. Down 1-0 early here. He did Sonic. 8 innings, 12 strikeouts. Absolutely dominated. No runs. Absolutely phenomenal. The 1-1. Canna fouls off a slider. 1-2. During Mike Stanley's old number. The 1-2 is low. Good sinker there from Corbin. Better job by Canna to lay off of it. 2-2. As Canna pops it up. Got underneath the fastball. Castro calling everyone off in shallow right field. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the first. We go top 2. Yankees down 1-0. Yan Gomes now hitting .245, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Will lead things off here in the second. Fouls one backing out of play, 0-1. Yeah, I don't know what happened either, Odoms. It's kind of some kind of a hiccup with the system. It sucks. Now this fastball skied to center field. Hicks will make this catch as he settles underneath it for the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison now DHing 1 homer, 4 RBIs, a .295 average. There's a fastball down Broadway, 0-1. Now a low fastball line to left field and dunks in front of Canna for a base hit. So a 1-out single there. Swing and a miss there. Good strike there from, as Victor Robles chases. 3 homers, 11 RBIs, a .283 average from Tyon. Good pitch from Tyon there. Not an easy guy to double up here, but he's going to try and get that ground ball, but it's not going to matter. It's just smacked on the right field line. It's one hop against the wall. Judge will dig it out of the corner. They're going to hold the runner at third wisely, as Judge has already thrown someone out tonight. Robles' 6th double. Tyon throws that one. Ooh, they called a ball to Hernan Perez, hitting a .103 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Big RBI opportunity here for him as this is grounded to third. Oh, and it eats up Gio Urshela. Didi will back him up, but the run scores. That should go as an error. No, they give him a hit. They give him an infield single. Wow. So a little bit of luck there for Perez as that ate up Gio Urshela as this is lined to left field. And it's dropped by Canna. Oh, the Yankee defense, what are they doing? Oh, the run will score on the dropped flying drive by Canna. It's another hit. Unbelievable. Talk about glitches. A dropped ball and left, and that brings the top of the lineup now up as Trey Turner. He hit an inside the park home run in his first at-bat, his 2nd home run of the year. As that's low and it's the dirt, 1-1. Yeah, no, Sonic, I always save after every game because of that. As this one's fouled off at the plate, 1-2. I can't believe all these runs are going to go as earned runs against Tyon. As swing and a miss, strike 3. Turner down swinging on a nice curveball. I can't believe neither of those are given as an error. As there is a strike to Castro, 0-1. Castro 1 for 1 with a single. Got thrown out trying to stretch, trying to advance on a wild pitch. As this is smacked foul, 0-2. Slider misses just outside, 1-2. Now curveball in the dirt, blocked by Real Moto. Runner's not going anywhere. Well, if the Yankees are going to continue their winning streak past 10, swing and a miss, strike 3. As we go bottom 2, they're going to need a bit of a comeback. Good bounce, good bounce back pitch there from Tyon, but at the end of 1.5, it's 3-0 Washington. Still surprised, no errors given on those plays to either Canna or Gio. As Luke Voigt leads off the second now and hammers one to left. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. I couldn't even see it against the gray sky. I don't know where that ball was. It'd be an 0-1 to Voigt. Smacks another one foul, 0-2. Wind is carrying actually to right today. The 0-2. Low, 1-2. Good hold up there by Voigt. It'll be a 1-2 to Luke. Fouls off an inside slider to stay alive. Still 1-2. Now, a bloop shot towards first base. Bell makes the catch as Voigt was jammed on that slider. 1 away. So you now look at the Nationals defense. Ryan Zimmerman gets the day off as Soto's in left, Robles in center, Rhett Wiseman in right, Hernan Perez at third, Turner at short, Starlin Castro at second, Bell at first, Gomes behind the plate, and Corbin on the mound. That'll bring up Aaron Hicks now. First pitch to Hicks way out in front of that slider, 0-1. Just missed it. Good pitch to hit, but he missed it. The 0-1 now chases a sinker low, 0-2. The 0-2 to Aaron Hicks. Oh, a floater that he smacks to the right side, but Castro's there. Throws the first in time, 2 away. And that'll bring up now JT Realmuto, hitting .284, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. It's Mother's Day, Odoms. It's Mother's Day. Swing and a miss there in front of that curveball, 0-1. Realmuto 5 for 21 in his career against Corbin with 5 strikeouts. So it was this past Sunday. As that one paints the outside corner, a backdoor slider, 0-2. The 0-2 now to Realmuto. Fouls it off, stays alive. Good fastball from Corbin. It's just got a piece of it, did Realmuto. As now smacks this to the right side. Bell is there. Takes it himself, and again the Yankees go 1-2-3. The end of 2 full, it's 3-0 Washington. Now Juan Soto up at the plate. Takes one low, 1-0. Now a curveball is low, 2-0. This one popped to deep left field. It's carrying, it's carrying. It's going to be one hop off the wall. Canna will get it in quickly. And it's a leadoff double here for Juan Soto, his 8th of the year. And Taillon might just not have it tonight. As there's, a call to ball. That looked like a strike to Bell. He's 1 for 1 with a single. As he fouls this one back out of play, 1-1. Now a slider hit to short. Didi is there. He'll hold the runner, throw to first. 1 away here in the 3rd. That'll bring up Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. Now swings through a curveball, 0-2. Good pitch there from Taillon. Now backdoor slider is knocked foul. Actually caught way too much at the plate, 0-2 still. And now Gomes chases one out of the zone, strike 3. So 3rd K, I believe, for Taillon. And that brings up Josh Harrison, who's 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Takes one inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss on a curve there, 1-1. Taillon hoping he can get out of this inning. As that misses outside, 2-1. Good take there by Harrison. Now an inside fastball, 3-1. Robles on deck. As this one is skied to deep left field. This is going to get the run in. It's one hop against the wall. Firing it back in his Canna as replacing Soto is Harrison, his 7th double of the year. So I pitch on Hall of Fame. I hit on veteran, Sonic. As Robles ropes one foul, 0-1. Now this one skied to left center field. Long run, but Canna will get there this time to finish the inning. But the Nats score another at the end of 3 full here in the Bronx. It's 4-0 Washington. As Didi Gregorius hitting .304 with 5 homers and 15 RBIs now leads things off here against Patrick Corbin. Didi takes one low and inside, 1-0. 2 for 5 in limited time against Corbin. Most of that came when Didi was with the Phillies. As Didi chases a low sinker, 1-1. Oh, that's good, Sonic. That's cool, Sonic. Be a 1-1 to Didi. Outside, 2-1. Yankees need base runners. They're down by 4. As Didi smacks...
Batting it, the third baseman, number 29.
Testing. There we go. We got it back. Sorry about that, Sonic. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up that when that happens. Yeah, I need somebody to say because I don't always check the levels when I look. As this is popped up in foul ground, this will reach the Yankee dugout. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Urshela. Smack towards left center field and fairly deep. This one's carrying, it's gone! It's a geothermal nuclear blast from Gio Urshela, his 4th of the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's 4-1, as maybe the comeback is on. Thank you, E-Polling. As Urshela gets a hold of one. Goodbye, baseball! And that'll bring up Red Thunder, Clint Frazier, 409 feet. He did get all of that one. Wow. Again, ball's carrying to right, but Gio. As Clint Frazier out in front of that curveball, 0-1. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Frazier hitting only .227, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Been ice cold lately. Takes one outside, 1-1. Now another low outside pitch, 2-1. The 2-1, smacked the other way. That's a base hit for Red Thunder. Well, again, Yankees need base runners. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu now. So Clint off of first. Yankees down by 3. First pitch to DJ is, right at the belt. Good strike, 0-1. Not much anything DJ could do with that. Hey, happy birthday, E-Polling. Oh, Sonic, I would love that. Get Torres out of here. Get Gleyber Torres gone. As this is fouled off to the left side, 0-2. DJ well out in front of that changeup. It'll be an 0-2 now to LeMahieu. Smack to the right side. It's another base hit. Frazier goes to second. DJ at first. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge now. Suddenly, the tying run is at the plate. The first pitch to Judge from Corbin. Swing and a miss on a sinker. 0-1. Good pitch from Corbin. The 0-1. Smacked it foul. 0-2. Yes, happy birthday, E-Polling. And yes, I hope the Yankees get Trevor Story. I'd be very happy about that. It'll be an 0-2 now to Judge. Smack to the left side. Could be 2. Turner to second for 1. On the first. And that's always the bad thing about getting some guys on sometimes. is you got these power hitters. He pulled it, almost pulled it to left, but Turner made a nice play. But Gio Urshela gets the Yankees on the board. End of 3 here in the Bronx. Yankees down 4-1. As Taillon's still in there. Hernan Perez 1 for 1 with a single, an RBI. Takes a strike there, 0-1. It's now a curveball, punch to DJ. He'll throw to first in time, 1 away. It's a great time to be a Yankee fan too, JJ. I mean, we're beating playoff contenders, and you guys are beating Baltimore. Anyway, Rhett Reisman 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Now fouls off another fastball, 0-2. Swing and a miss, pitch in the dirt. Real Muto throws the first to complete the play, 2 away. No, I'm just saying, of course you got to win those games, but I wouldn't be like, you just go out there and you usually play like garbage. But I mean, like, you know, you're getting excited, like you think you're world beaters because you beat Baltimore, which you almost didn't do, to have the, by the way, against John Means anyways. That is smacked to right field. That's a base hit. Dunks in front of Judge. So Turner gets his second hit of the day. A 2-out single, and that'll bring up Castro. That misses high, 1-0. No, I get you, but I mean, it's like the Red Sox, right? Like you're suddenly now actually, what did Boston do tonight? You're suddenly playing, when you play real competition, you struggle. You should get fat on these teams. I'm just saying, keep it in perspective, man. Keep it in perspective. Yeah, Athletics did hold on 4-1. Good. Yeah, exactly, Sonic. Exactly. Be a 1-1 to Castro. There's a strike at the knees. 1-2. I'm old enough, Tank. I'm old enough. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on an outside slider. That'll end the inning. So Taillon has his first shutdown inning there. And we go bottom 4. Yankees still down by 3. As Mark Canha will lead things off here. He made an error. They didn't give him an error, but it should have been called an error. He dropped the ball and left. I'm sorry. As this is fouled off the plate, 0-1. 3 of these 4 runs should be unearned against Taillon. An error by Gio that was not called an error. Swing and a miss on a slider. An error by Canha, not called an error. It'll be an 0-2. Low in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Popped foul and out of play. Still 1-2. Yeah, we'll see, Tank. We'll see. Hopefully, got to start chipping away. We got 1 in the 3rd. Let's see what we do here in the 4th. As Canha spoils another one, still 1-2. We had a chance. Judge had 2 on with 1 out, hit into a double play. Not what you want. The 1-2, smacked foul again. That's a good point, Sonic. Yeah. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Making him work. Making Corbin work. As this misses outside and evens the count up at 2 apiece. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Need base runners. The 3-2 pitch. Smacked foul again. Out in front of that changeup was Canha. Corbin took a lot off of it. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. So, as this is a high hanger, this one's going to go and split the outfielders. This one is actually going to be gone. Oh, it carried out of here. Oh, can he hit it out? Yes, he can. Oh, Mark Canha's first home run as a Yankee. His 5th of the year. An oppo bomb to right center. Oh, I knew it was going to be a hit, but it just kept carrying, and it's gone. Goodbye, baseball. Mark Canha. It's 4-2 now. 106 miles an hour off the bat, 407 feet. Wow. And that brings up Luke Voigt now.
The first base.
Chases an outside sinker, 0-1. Maybe, Sonic. Maybe. As Voigt chases a low changeup, 0-2. Give credit where it's due. Canna worked an 11-pitch at-bat against Corbin before he got something he could handle. It was a hanging slider. As Voigt fouls off a sinker there, still 0-2. Now Voigt fouls off another sinker, still 0-2. We're 27-6, Tank. We've won 10 in a row. So we might... this actually might be the end of the winning streak, as this is smack to Turner. Backhands, fires the first, gets Voigt, one away here in the fourth. But we'll see. Obviously got a lot of baseball left to play. Aaron Hicks 0 for 1 with a ground out. 10 homers, 25 RBIs. Leads the Yankees in RBIs. Hicks fouls off a sinker, 0-1. The 0-1 to Aaron. Smacked foul, 0-2. The 0-2 fouled it off again. Good slider that time from Corbin. Went in and jammed him. The wind is carrying towards right center as this is smacked to first. Tried to go opposite field, but Bell is there. 2 away here in the fourth. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And he just missed the backdoor slider there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yeah, no, well, I mean, it's also got to remember, best rotation. Yeah, exactly. An off night was due, right, for Tyon, who was 5-0 with a 1.6 ERA. As this is pulled foul by Realmuto. Yeah, if I get him through 5, I'll bring in Devi Garcia. You know, it'll be fine. I'd like to try and get him through 5, though. As Realmuto inside outs one up the middle, and by Turner for a 2-out single. So that actually brings up the tying run for the Yankees. In the form of Didi Gregorius. Glorious Gregorius. The first pitch from Corbin, swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1. Didi had some bad thoughts there for that pitch. It'll be an 0-1 from Corbin. Swing and a miss on another slider, 0-2. The only lefty in the lineup tonight is Didi. The 0-2 is low and outside, 1-2. Corbin's thrown almost 30 pitches this inning. Yankees really making him work now, which is also good. Might get him out of the game early. It's 2-2, because that Nationals bullpen has also been overtaxed. 70th pitch of the night here, and only the 4th inning for Corbin. Will it be on its way? Realmuto off of first. Yankees down 4-2, bottom 4. 3-2. That'll release the runner from first, Gio Urshela, who homered in his last at-bat on deck. There goes Realmuto. The pitch grounded to the right side. Castro is there. He'll throw to first in time to retire the side. But Mark Canha, can he go yard? Yes, he can. His first as a Yankee, and it's 4-2 now at the end of 4. As Juan Soto will lead things off. He's got himself a double and a run scored today. Backdoor slider in there for a strike, 0-1. This is fouled back and out of play, 0-2. You know, you also got to give credit where it's due. The defense let Tyon down. Urshela made a bad play. Canha made a couple bad plays and left. As this slider skied to center, fairly deep, but playable. Hicks, just shy of the track, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Yeah, ball's carrying the right center tonight, so brings up Josh Bell. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Swings through a fastball there, 0-1. It's actually been the breaking pitches that have been working for Tyon tonight. A lot of the fastballs have been getting hard, hit hard. As it's now 0-2 as Bell swings through that slider. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going? That's low and in the dirt. 1-2. Bell lays off. Let's try it again. The 1-2. Again, Bell lays off. 2-2. A couple of curves in a row. Yeah, I know. Cole dominated Darkstroke. As that slider is fouled off at the plate. 2-2 still to Bell. 8 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts. As this one's popped up foul. Long run for Judge. He won't get there. Still 2-2. Inside fastball to Bell. 3-2. Gomes on deck. Now a backdoor slider is hung a bit and laced foul. So it'll be another 3-2 pitch to Bell. Checks his swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. It was close, but he's right. Yes, Darkstroke. It was very good that he did that to the Rays. And that brings up Gomes. And Devi Garcia is going to start warming now for the Yankees. As there's a strike in the outer part of the plate. 0-1 to Gomes. Now swinging a miss on a curveball. 0-2. This one dribbled foul. Still 0-2. Just got a piece to stay alive. Checks his swing on that one. 1-2. Now this one back towards the mound. Tyon goes for second. Does not get the lead runner. Oh, he took his time getting it out of the glove. And that brings up Josh Harrison, who's been hitting Tyon hard tonight. As this one skied to center field. Hicks, though, will settle under it and make the catch. Tagging is Bell. He will stay put. Yankees again trying to get Tyon through 5. That brings up Victor Robles 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes the strike down the middle, 0-1. Now this one chopped to first. Voit is there. Will take it himself, and Tyon will get out of the inning. So Tyon gives the Yankees 5. You give him credit. He fought through a tough start, mostly let down by his defense in the first 2 innings. And it looks like Devi Garcia will come in and pitch the 6th for some long relief. As Gio Urshela, who has a home run tonight, leads off. Takes one outside, 1-0. Yankees a pair of solo home runs. Nats had a home run as well from Trey Turner to lead the game off. That misses inside 2-0. And a lot of doubles. And again, 2 missed played baseballs. As Gio Urshela skies one to left, but it looks like he got underneath it. Robles actually in left center will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Gio just missed another one. And that'll bring up Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch to Frazier is high and outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Clint. Smacked foul, hanging slider, just missed it, 1-1. Now another hanger, this one knocked foul again, 1-2. Clint's just recognizing these high sliders a little late. Now this one roped to left field and caught. And that's how it goes when you're struggling, folks. He hit it on the screws, but right at Soto for the second outing, a loud second out here. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Hey, what's up, Dom? How's it going? As DJ rolls this one over to Trey Turner. Turner will fire to first in time to end the 5th. So Yankees made some loud outs, but they're outs nonetheless. We go top 6. Yankees down 4-2. So Devi Garcia will come in. His 9th appearance of the year. Looking for some long relief here. Garcia, 9th appearance of the year, 13 innings pitched. Usually pitches an inning or two. Oh, thank you, Dom. Yeah, I appreciate you seeing that. Appreciate you stop by. So leading things off is Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. I'll still say till I'm blue in the face that should have been an error on Gio Urshela. As there's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now an outside changeup, 1-1. Swing and a miss and a nice curveball from Garcia, 1-2. Now a slider misses just low and away, 2-2. Now a nice slider right at the knees, strike 3, Perez down looking, 1 away here in the 6th. Now bring up Rhett Wiseman, he's 1 for 2, also with an RBI single. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now a strike at the knees, high and hard and low and slow. Good changeup there from Garcia. Now fouls off a a curveball. Tried to go backdoor on him, staying alive though. Still 0-2 to Wiseman. Now swing and a miss on an inside slider, spun around like a top. 2 away here in the 6th. Now bring up Trey Turner now. 2 for 3 with a solo home run and a single. The speedy Turner. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now a changeup fouled off at the plate, 0-2. Garcia tries to have himself a nice inning, and he does. Strike 3. Real Muto throws down the first. He strikes out the side in relief. And we are going to head bottom 6. Yankees still down by 2. Aaron Judge 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a double play. Hit into a 6-4 3-double play his last at-bat. Corbin's still in there. Called a backdoor strike on that slider as it just kisses the bottom of the zone. Corbin gets the call, 0-1 the Judge. Now this one outside, 1-1. Corbin smartly trying to stay away from Judge, stay out of his wheelhouse. This is probably Corbin's last inning. Is there, maybe a makeup call, as that slider caught a lot more of the plate than the first one did. 2-1 to Aaron. Now a high hanger, Judge just missed it, fouled it back, 2-2. 4 straight sliders, all on the far edge of the zone. The 2-2, swing and a miss on the high heater, strike 3. It's a tough pitch to take right at the top of the zone, 1 away, and that'll bring up Mark Canha, who had his first home run as a Yankee in his last at-bat. So he's 1 for 2 tonight. Swings and misses on top of a slider, 0-1. Worked an 11-pitch at-bat before taking Corbin yard. Part of the big reason why Corbin's pitch count's already at 85. The 0-1. Late fouls it off to the right side, 0-2. Just a bit behind in that power sinker. The 0-2 to Canha. Swing and a miss, got him on 3 pitches that time. Good slider again from Corbin, 2 away here, and that will bring up Luke Voigt, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. The first pitch to Luke is inside, 1-0. They play Luke to pull to the left side, but with the wind blowing the right, Luke could take one opposite field. Smacks that one, tried to do that. Grounded it foul, though. 1-1. The 1-1 to Luke. Oh, just missed it. That sinker just tailed away from him. 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 inside. 2-2. Evens up the count as Luke lays off that inside slider. The 2-2 pitch. Again, late on that power sinker. Still 2-2. As Corbin trying to weave in and out here. And then out in front of that slider, Voigt strikes out swinging. So Corbin strikes out the side here in the 6th as well. We go top 7. Yankees still down by 2 as Starlin Castro, 1 for 3 with a single, will lead things off against Deivi Garcia. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1. Now this one grounded to the right side. LeMahieu, ranging far to his left, flips the first one away here in the 7th. Ball kind of slowed down once it hit the grass, allowed LeMahieu to get there, and that brings up Juan Soto, 1 for 3 with a double and a run score. As this one is punched towards deep left field, it's over Canna's head. It's one hop against the wall. It's another double for Soto. So a man on with a man out here. Soto's 9th of the year. That brings up Josh Bell now, who takes one just a little high, says the umpire. 1-0. Now a changeup just a little low. 2-0. Now swing and a miss on a curve. 2-1. Now a slider foul to the plate. 2-2. Easily have struck him out, but the umpire did not give Debbie any calls. At least the first 2 pitches. And this one popped up. Foul ground near home plate. Real Muto makes the catch on the third baseline for the 2nd out of the inning. Now bring up Yan Gomes now. He's 0 for 3, one of the few Nationals not to join the hit parade today. As he fouls this fastball back and out of play, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Curveball low, 1-2. Chases the outside slider, strike 3. Garcia gets into and out of a mini jam. We go bottom 7, get up and stretch. Yankees down by 2. Looking to make a comeback. Louis Avion, former Yankee, I believe played for the Braves as well, and also back with Washington. 17th appearance of the year, 1-0 out of the pen, 1 blown save, a 1.59 ERA. First time Yankees are seeing him this series. Another lefty out of the bullpen. Sinker, changeup, fastball, curveball. Aaron Hicks will lead things off, and Aaron Hicks will get a hold of one to deep left center field. This one is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Hicks is 11th of the year, his team leading 26th RBI, and the Yankees have made it a 1-run game. 3 solo home runs have gotten the Yankees back into this one. First pitch swinging. Hicks says, welcome to the ball game, Avion. Goodbye, baseball. A changeup, and he was out in front of it, but got enough of it to drill it into the bullpen. And now that'll bring up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
And JT Realmuto skies one to left center field. This one's got a chance. It is gone! Realmuto's the real deal. His 3rd of the year. And on back-to-back pitches, the Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly and have tied this one up at 4. Oh, baby! Corbin's good appearance goes by the wayside. Tyone's off the hook. We got a new ball game here in the 7th as the Yankees say goodbye, baseball, in back-to-back at-bats. That'll bring up Didi Gregorius now. Gregorius skies one to left field. Because of the shift, a long run for Soto, but he'll get there for the 1st out of the inning. And that'll do it for Avion. In comes Tanner Rainey instead. His 11th appearance of the year, a 5.79 ERA. The Nats thought they were going to salvage the last game of this series, but we got a whole new ball game now as Gio Urshela, who had his 4th home run of the year, was the first run of the game. Now up at the plate against Rainey. Rolls this one over to 3rd. Perez is there. He'll fire to 1st in time, 2 away. Casey gets to hydrate. Clinton Frazier now 1 for 2 with a single. Rainey, fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. First pitch to Clint, swinging and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Clint hit it hard in his last at-bat, but right at Soto. The 0-1. Smacked back up the middle. Castro is there. To his backhand, Jeter-esque and throw in time to end the inning. But The Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Hicks and Real Muto lead off the 7th with back-to-back home runs. We go top 8, tied at 4. Deivi Garcia now on the mound still, his 3rd inning of relief. Strike at the knees. 0-1 to Robles. I believe that's Robles. Or is that Harrison? Sorry, that's Harrison. 0-2 as he swings through that one. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on an outside slider. Garcia absolutely mowing down the Nationals here. And now we'll have a pinch hitter. Luis Garcia, 3 homers, 8 RBIs, 254 average. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now this one lined to the left side and through for a base hit. So an opposite field single for Garcia just by the outstretched glove of Didi. So a man on with a man out. And that'll bring up Perez again. As he skies this to center, Hicks is there. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Gets it in quickly. Retreating back to first is Garcia. That brings up Rhett Wiseman now, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. And he popped it up. First pitch swinging on the infield. LeMahieu avoids the runner, settles under it, and on the lip of the infield grass makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So Garcia, amazing relief. 3 innings in relief, only 2 hits and no runs. We go bottom 8, still tied at 4. As now Kyle Schwarber will come in and play center field. He's not very fast. That's not good for Washington. As DJ LeMahieu 1 for 3 with a single in the 3rd, now up at the plate. And that's going to do it for Garcia. It went 3 strong innings. Chad Green is warming up. He looks like he'll pitch the 9th for the Yankees no matter what. Rainey still out there. Got the last 2 outs of the 7th. As LeMahieu fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. Just a hair late on it. The 0-1 to DJ, fouled back and out of play again, 0-2. Now LeMahieu grounds one to 3rd. Tough play for Perez. A hop throw. Got the slow LeMahieu. 1 away here in the 8th. And now that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Judge, 8 homers, 15 RBIs. The average under 300 for the first time in a while. Fouls off a slider. 0-1. Just a hair late on it. The 0-1 to Aaron. Swing and a miss on a slider there. 0-2. Now a slider outside. 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. Chases the slider. Strike 3. Good pitch there by Rainey. 2 away. And that'll bring up Mark Canha, who's 1 for 3 with a solo home run back in the 4th. His first home run as a Yankee. Looking to see if he can't do it again. Thought about bringing in a lefty for him, but, we want to get his confidence up. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1. The 0-1 swing and a miss there, 0-2 to Canha. You could have brought in Mike Talkman, maybe. Thought about it. Oh, it ends up plunking him. Well, I guess that kind of works. So Canha will take first. That plunks right off his elbow guard. And that'll bring up Luke Voit now. Canha, good speed off of first. The first pitch from Rainey is hammered foul. Just a hair early, I think, was Voit. Or no, hair late, 0-1. And that was close. That was super close. Voit almost got a hold of that one. As that misses outside now, 1-1. Obviously, Rainey had no intent of putting the go-ahead run on first base. Like, that's Not what he was doing there. As Luke Voigt skies one to left center field. This one fairly deep. It's carrying. It's carrying. It's caught. Oh, he's robbed of the go-ahead home run. Kyle Schwarber climbs the 399 fence and robs Luke Voigt of the go-ahead home run. This was destined for the bullpen. Instead, we go top 9, still tied at 4. Chad Green making his 14th appearance of the year, 2-0 out of the pen with 9 saves. And a 1.38 ERA. Closed the game out in yesterday's game, 1-2-3. Oh, Luke Voigt just missed a home run. Again, the ball's carrying to right center, not left center. And you wonder if maybe if the ball, I mean, if for sure if the ball's going the ball is carrying the other way. No doubt in my mind, that's gone. As Turner takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. The 0-1 from Green, smacked on the left field line, knocked down by Urshela, but they're going to say it's foul. 0-2. It was slicing foul. That was close, though. As swing and a miss down, a low slider, strike 3, 1 away. As that'll bring up Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 4 with a single. His only hit of the series. Fouls this back out of play, at least thus far. 0-1. Now grounds one foul, 0-2. The 0-2, low and outside, 1-2. That slider, though, paints the outside corner. Caught him looking, strike 3, 2 away here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Juan Soto's 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and a run scored. He's had himself a nice series. He's one of the few Nationals that can say that. He fouls that back and out of play, 0-1. Now fouls off a splitter, 0-2. Now chases one in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto throws the first in time. Green strikes out the side. We go bottom 9. Yankees a chance to walk it off. It'll be Hicks, Real Muto, and Didi Gregorius. As Wando Suero comes in for his 9th appearance of the year. 8 innings, 1.13 ERA. He's only given up 1 run all year long. Just in case. Goes to the 10th. Zach Britton will come in. Hicks had one of those 4 solo home runs that tied this game up. Swings through a cutter there, 0-1. Was looking for, that was actually career home run number 99. That graphic is wrong. Cutter, changeup, curveball from Suero. So number 100 would be great if you got a walk-off winner here. Hand and Hudson warming now in the Nationals' pen. Hudson took the loss in yesterday's game. Gave up the RBI single to Judge. Yep, let's go. That's right, Valentino, as Hicks chases a low changeup, 1-2. Bottom fell out of it. The 1-2 to Hicks. Fouled it off and out of play. Good cutter there from Suero as it came in on the hands. Still 1-2. Now this one low and in the dirt, 2-2 as Hicks lays off. The 2-2 smacked down the left field line because of the shift. This is going to dunk in for a base hit. Soto had a long way to go. Hicks is going to have a bloop shift double. His 11th double of the year, and the go-ahead run now is in scoring position for JT Real Muto. Real Muto homered in his last at-bat. And Real Muto's going to try and drop a bunt, but he missed it, 0-1. Tried to get him off guard there with that curveball. Try and get that runner to third. Instead, he'll sky this one to right, fairly deep, going back, and the catch is made on the track. Hicks will tag. He will go to third. So Real Muto just missed his 2nd home run of the day, but does get the runner to third for Didi Gregorius. Glorious Gregorius as the infield has been brought in. As now a pitch out, like looking for the suicide, maybe. Trying to avoid the squeeze. It'll be a 1-0 to Didi. Also surprised they're pitching to him, because if you walk him and set up the double play, you get to some of the Yankees' more cold hitters. As Didi rolls this by, Castro is going to throw to first, and Hicks has to stay put. Castro somehow got a hold of it, and now it's up to Gio Urshela. A runner at third with 2 outs. Good contact by Didi, but he couldn't. This one, it doesn't matter. It's a base hit up the middle. Hicks will walk home. It's a walk-off winner for Gio Urshela. The Yankees come back to win 5-4. They were down 4-0 after the first 3 innings, and then came back, and Gio Urshela, his second RBI of the day. It's a walk-off winning base hit back up the box. Oh, what a job by Gio and the Yankee bullpen to win this one 5-4. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Gio didn't even give me a chance to set up the scene. First pitch swinging, back up the middle. It's the game winner. Chad Green improves the 2-0 out of the pen, or 3-0. Credit to Devi Garcia, 3 shutout innings. Credit to Tyon bouncing back after a bunch of bad plays in the field. And credit to 4 solo home runs by the Yankees. The Nationals get swept in the worst way possible. Suero picks up the loss. Hicks is your player of the game with a homer and a double in the game-winning run. And that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Hey, I gotta look at that. I got that worked that time. Holy cow. The Yankees walk it off. Chad Green improves to 3-0. And the Yankees will now head to Tampa Bay. Rested and ready to go. Jordan Montgomery versus Glasnow. And of course, we will save. All right, so thank you all for tuning in. What a big win for the Yankees. Never out of it. Never out of it. All those home runs. They had the right guy in the mound. Corbin gave a couple long balls. A lot of righty-heavy lineup against the lefty. We were able to pull a lot into the visiting bullpen tonight. So big win there. Thank you all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I will see you all tomorrow as we head down to Tampa with these Yankees. And basically almost catch up to real life. So, but until then, have a great rest of your night, guys. Be well. See you all later. Good night.